The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7, and verse 27. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loosed. Art thou loosed from a wife? Seek not a wife. But and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she has not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Habashah, Bahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen. Begin with the 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom.
Yo, so here's the thing.
Now you got this video right
My
here.
husband works.
This woman right here, she appears to be Northern Kingdom. We don't know. She could be an Edomite, a Spaniard. We don't know. But the point is still there. Now, this woman right here, her husband works 64 hours a week. His one day off, she wants him to go outside. She wants him to do outside activities with her and their kid. Right? She said he wants to do things at the house. Right? So you see, with these women, it ain't no pleasing these damn women, man. If you make too much money, you work too much to provide for them, like we're supposed to do, provide for the women, the household, and the kids. Oh, he worked too much. If he don't have a job, he's a bum, he's broke. Or if he don't make enough, he's a bum or he broke. What the hell is wrong with y'all women, man? I mean, we know y'all got demons on y'all because y'all got multiple sex partners, number one. Not saying she does, I don't know. But for the majority of you women, that's what's wrong with y'all. But first and foremost, the curses, man. Your eyes shall be either towards the husband or your bosom. Now I roll as men. We're gonna go back to this 1 Corinthians. You see why Paul said, "Hey, you can have trouble in the flesh if you're married." Boy, hey, a man can't get a break. Now this is a part of the curses for us Israelite men. We're to work by the sweat of our brow. Now, working by the sweat of our brow has nothing to do with how much money we make. Okay? Working hard is a part of the curses for the Israelite man. Why? Because we're not supposed to be working. All right? We're supposed to be ruling. All right? Which proves that we are underneath the curses, man. Just real quick. Verse 19. Genesis 3 and I think I'm saying it wrong. Let me see.
I can't believe he's about to take Driver's Ed. Should we get
Genesis 3 real quick. I'm overlooking it. Let's start at 17. It says, "And unto Adam he said, Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, Thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake, and sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it was thou taken, for thus thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. You see that? So that's a part of the curses for us Israelites, man, is to work hard to get in and everything we need, man. All right? Now we got families, yeah. We ought to take care of our families. All that is a part of taking care of our families as well as ourselves. There's no such thing as a selfish man when he works and take care of his family, when he work and take care of the bills, when he work and put clothes on your back, when he work and put food on the table. Okay? Quality time and doing this, everything the woman want to do, go to all the sporting events, that's not our role. Now, it's a balance. And when we got free time and we're able, yeah, we do those things. That's the balance. But that's not a man's role. A man's role is to provide, man, and to be the head of the household, to teach morals, standards, okay, to set forth the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shah, and to work, okay? That's our role right now, okay? That's our role. Everything outside of that, the family fun, man, that ain't a part of our lot. But again, we do it, all right, because it's a balance. All right, but real quick, if you don't work, you don't eat. I mean, you know what? If you don't work, you don't gain any benefit. All right? Let's get that real quick. Second Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, for even when we were with you, this we command you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. You see that? If you don't work, then you don't eat. So we got to work. So what? We can receive benefit. All right? That's hands down. That's our job as an Israelite man for right now. All right? And this working starts spiritually, and of course we're gonna reap the benefits of it. It's already happening, and it's gonna continue to happen in the form of blessings when all hell break loose. But real quick, if a man don't take care of his household, he's less than an infidel, and an infidel is a non-believer. How you spell it? 1 Timothy chapter 5 and 8. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. All right? So an infidel is a non-believer. Okay? Infidel, apostos, untrustworthy, disbelieving, that is without Hamashiach Yahushua, or that is without the Christian faith, meaning it is true, that believeth not, faithless, incredible thing, infidel, unbeliever. You see? So if you, as an Israelite man, is not working or taking care of your household, and you in this truth, you're considered less than an infidel. All right? Meaning, hey, you're no better than a non-believer. 1 Timothy 5 and 8. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. So you see, an Israelite man got to work. Most definitely if you're in this truth. All right? This is our, lot as Israelite men in the flesh, man, underneath the curses, man. We got to work, man. We got to take care of our household. All right? But what's our first lot? Our first lot is this truth, man. All right? Now, hey, As we read, opening up, you see why it's trouble in the flesh to have a wife and or a family. All right? And or a family. You said, well, you can't have a family without a wife. Yeah, you can. If you got kids, but you don't have a woman, that's still a family. They're your kids. Right? Hey, the family role takes a back seat to you. How about Shemal Shaman? All right. That family role will have you to have trouble in the flesh, man. All right. And we're gonna keep reading, but let's get this real quick. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, and let me see, 21. Let's start at 20. It says, let every man abide in the same calling wherein he was called. Art thou called being a servant? Care not for it. Art thou called being a servant? Care not for it. It says, but if thou mayest be made free, use it rather. For he that is called in the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, being a servant, is the Lord's freeman. Likewise, also he that is called being free is Hamashiach Yahweh Shai's servant. Ye are bought with a price. Be not ye the servants of men. You see? So our primary role, our primary job, our number one job in this truth is to serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh in the name of his son Yahweh Shai. All right? We were bought with a price, man. And that price was Yahweh Shai being crucified, man, being that sacrificial lamb for the nation of Israel. We were purchased with his blood, man. So our role as men of Israel, as the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, is to do the will of Yahweh Shema Shai first. All right? Then not Yahweh Shai said, hey, those who let's get that real quick. Luke chapter 14 and verse 26, Yahweh Shai speaking, if any man come to me, Israelite man, and hate not his father and mother, meaning love less, hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yeah, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. You see, so everything, the family and everything we got going on in this world, it takes a back seat to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? You see? And whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. You see that? So all this, that's why Paul said you will have trouble in the flesh if you got a wife, man. Which extends to a family. Because you will be trouble in the flesh. All right? That's hands down. It don't get no simple than that. It don't get no simple than that. 1 Corinthians 7. And where we stop at? 1 Corinthians 7 and 24. And we just gonna read down. Brethren, let every man wherein he is called, therein abide with God Yahweh. So that's our lots. Hey, brothers' lots are different. Okay? Our lots different. Some brothers, we got different roles in this truth, first and foremost. But hey, brothers' lots concerning families and kids, wives, is different. Some brothers are single, some brothers got wives, some brothers got wives and kids, some brothers just got their kids, but all brothers work. All right? It says, brethren, let every man wherein he is called, therein abide with God Yahweh. Now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. Yet I give my judgment as one that has obtained mercy of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai to be faithful. So Paul said, hey, this is not a commandment, but he's giving his spiritual analysis on it, man. All right? He said, hey, he obtained mercy from Yahweh Shema Shai. So why he say that? He's letting us know that, hey, he was ordained by Yahweh Shema Shai to be apostle to Yahweh Shema Shai, to do this will and to bring back the Gentiles who are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right? The Israelites who didn't know that they were Israelites. Hey, the things Paul had to go through, he didn't have time for a wife and kids, man. All right? And that's just like some of us. Though we got kids or a wife, hey, they take a back seat, man. And those whom Yahweh Shema Shai took away from us, took our wives or our kids from us. Why you do that? So we can stay focused on Yahweh Shema Shai. They're a hindrance, a burden to this truth, man. Remember, it ain't about them. It's about the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? And that's a good thing because, hey, that means the Lord has favor upon us. And he care about us pushing him, and he can exalt us. So, hey, our kids going to be good if they're obedient. But regardless, they're going to be good anyway because they're going to come back in the kingdom. All right? 1 Corinthians 7:27. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. If you got a wife, hey, don't divorce her. Don't come up with reason to put her away. Unless she's cheating, committing adultery. That's it. Other than that, no, don't seek to be away from her. Hey, you just got to balance it out. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. Hey, if you're single, don't seek a woman, man. Stay single. But if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. See, it's not a sin for a man to have a wife or a woman to have a husband. And if a virgin marries, she has not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. Now let's keep reading, and it's going to go into that trouble in the flesh. All right? It's going to go into that trouble in the flesh. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. See, we're at the end times, man. We don't got time to be husband of the year, man. Okay? To be the number one husband, the number one dad. Our focus is on this truth, but we do balance it out. All right? That's a part of the trouble in the flesh. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that had wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they have not, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. See, we're in the end times. All this stuff passing away, man. It's gonna be destroyed. All right? So we don't have time to be focused on the cares of this world. I only focus on Yahweh Shema Shai. But I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, how he may please the Lord. See, and that's our focus right there. Now you see why, hey, our lots are our lots. Some brothers can balance that out. A lot of brothers can't. Families are a hindrance, man. They in the way. But he that is married care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. You see? You see that? But he that is married care for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. You see? So a man, really men don't care about the things of the world, but they'll focus on the things of the world just to please their women, man. Hey, you get that First Esdras, I believe it's the 3rd chapter. Hey, a woman is a powerful weapon, man. It'll break a man down. You see that? So we don't got time for that. All right? It says there is difference also between a wife and a virgin. Virgin means a young woman that's not married. It says the unmarried woman care for the things of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that she may be holy both in body and in spirit. So you single women out there, guess what? You single for a reason. You single so you can focus on Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? Because a lot of the women of Israel, you Israelite women and as a whole, but we focusing on you women in the truth concerning this topic. Hey, a man is your stronghold, right? In other words, y'all got the tendency to get with the wrong type of guys. Okay, you get with the wrong type of guy, they'll snatch you away from this truth, man. You can't get with Teflon Taquan and you in this truth, man. You can't get with no thug or no Fortune 500 nigga or all these type of niggas you talking about you want. Nah, they gonna snatch you away from this truth. You know what's gonna kick in? Your flesh, because that's your natural instinct. That's what you don't want. That's why Yahweh Shema Shai got y'all single. Yahweh Shema Shai gonna put a elect Israelite woman with an elect Israelite man. Alright? Soon to come. Doing Jacob's trouble. Alright? So don't worry about none of that. Alright? As a matter of fact, y'all gonna get pregnant doing Jacob's trouble. Let's prove it. Let's prove it. So Israelite man gonna get y'all pregnant. So y'all gonna have an Israelite man doing Jacob's trouble. Let me see. I think it's Job. Come on, man. It's in Jeremiah. It might be 15. I always forget the chapter. We think you can be pregnant by some nigga, man? Or some heathen? No. Jeremiah 31. Thawadi Haba Shema Shai. Jeremiah 31. And let's start at 7. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, sing with gladness for Jacob, and shout among the chief of the nations. Publish ye, praise ye, and say, O Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, save thy people, the remnant of Israel, the elect. Behold, I will bring them from the north country, America, and gather them from the coast of the earth, the four corners of the earth, and with them the blind and the lame, the woman with child, and her that travaileth with child together, a great company shall return thither. You see? So you can have Israelite women that got kids. All right? You can have Israelite women that's pregnant. Who you going to be pregnant by? Israelite man. Okay? They shall come with weeping, and with supplications will I lead them. I will cause them to walk by the rivers of waters in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble. For I am a father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn. It's talking about the whole house of Israel. You see that? So you women don't worry about, I need a man now. Now look, chill out. Y'all about Shema Shai got y'all, man. And brother, same way, man. Toughen up, man. Shit, we got to make sure Yahweh Shema Shai got what he want first. Hey, we gonna get blessed. All right? All the women and the kids, that's gonna come. All right? And we shouldn't be focused on wife and kids when all hell breaking loose anyway. All this gonna come in the kingdom. We're gonna have too much going on. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. All right? 1 Corinthians 7 and 34. There is difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman care for the things of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Right? And that should be your only concern, women of Israel, single women. That she may be holy both in body and in spirit, but she that is married care for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. You see? You see that? So, hey, your focus, man and woman of Israel, is towards Yahweh Shema Shai first and foremost, man. All right? You women don't worry about the world, you know. Don't, look, just focus on Yahweh Shema Shai. And the men, just focus on Yahweh Shema Shai. Everything else going to fall in place, man. All right? And the significant others, the wife to the husband and the husband to the wife, hey, it's gonna all fall in place, man. All right. It says, verse 35, and this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that you may attend upon the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah without distraction. You see? That's what it's all about, doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shah without distraction. But if any man think that he behave himself uncommonly toward his virgin, and she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will, he sinneth not, let them marry. But that's the point. All right, that's the point of the video, right? So let's play this video. The point made. Let's play the video. Once it come up.
Hey, ready? Yeah. The Accountant 2 is undeniably awesome.
Yo, so here's the thing.
You can go to TikTok and type woman complains about husband working 64 hours a week. But this video right here is Shy or she whatever Shy react. Sorry. Check this out.
Yo, so here's the thing. My husband works 2 jobs, and he works 64 hours a week. Has like 1 day off. And within that 1 day, I want him to go outside with us, like me, Sophie, and him, and I want us to have a family day. But he wants to stay home and spend time with us. But I don't want that. I want us to be outside. And I'm upset with him because we don't go outside and do activities as a family. Am I being reasonable or am I being a bad boy?
Hey people, welcome and welcome.
You see that? He's spending time with him just at home. The man tired. You see, the man tired. That's a balance. But hey, but you see, man, hey, having a significant other is trouble in the flesh, man. I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit and part Yahweh Shema Shah. Stay focused on Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? Hey, without distraction, man. Shalom.